MerryGibson.
Good morning, Chairman Brune and members of the board. I want to thank you for the opportunity to visit with you today about the Wimberley project. And I also want to thank you for taking time to have the hearings in Wimberley last year to listen to citizen concerns about the wastewater treatment plant expansion that will serve only 118 to a maximum of 180 users in our Wimberley city limits. I spoke at that hearing as an affected landowner with property downstream of the plant on Cypress Creek. I also want to thank the opportunity that we had to conduct the contested case hearing and come to some added restrictions on the existing plant. I hope they're incorporated in the current plan. I'm here today to ask that you not approve this loan, but postpone a decision to allow time for an independent audit of the city's ability to repay for the wastewater treatment plant expansion and the collection system for the same. The city has not disclosed details of the plan in an adequate manner to allow all of the citizens to study the cost and the additional cost to add the features that were agreed to in the contested case hearing. Many of us are concerned with how the city will repay this loan. The loan repayment is predicated on the sale of treated effluent to Blue Hole Park, or as an alternative, high wastewater utility rates for the 118 users of the system. As the park had a net profit of only $38,000 in last year's budget, the cost of the $200,000 annually for that treated water will be a transfer of money from the city's general fund. Many of us are concerned about where the $200,000 will come from. The city has 57% of their proposed 2016-2017 annual budget going to staff salaries and benefits. The proposed 2016-2017 budget doesn't allow for the repayment cost incurred by Hays County in our interlocal agreement to cover flood cost cleanup and recovery cost after last year's Memorial Weekend flood. Nor does it allow for the approximately $125,000 in legal fees needed to be paid to plaintiffs and awarded to plaintiffs by District Judge Gary Steele of the 274th District Court for the lawsuit that the city of Wimberley recently lost. With $200,000 annually committed to pay for reclaimed water, it doesn't leave much to repair our roads that are in devastated condition post-flood, bridges damaged by the 2015 floods, or room for another flood that may affect our small town. Furthermore, if an ad valorem tax is imposed by the city, I and many others will have to pay for a wastewater treatment system that we will never be able to connect to, as we live on the northwest side of Cypress Creek and are served by Aqua Texas. A financial commitment of this size is irresponsible for a small town of 2,300 people and to serve at most 180 properties. I respectfully request a postponement of your approval until all costs and revenues are reviewed. Thank you.
Thank you.